Hello again. You're welcome back to my channel. This is Ultrapinkbeauty here. Today I have something very amazing to talk to you guys about, and that is teaching you how I achieve this beautiful look I have on my hair. I like to just generalize it. I shouldn't stick to a look that you just wear for a specific occasion. At least you should be able to play around. That is what I have done today. So this look is so beautiful. Like, I'm looking so beautiful and I look different as well. So without having to waste too much of your time, let's get right into how I created this beautiful look I have on my face. Come with me. First, I am using my micellar water for cleansing my face. As usual, I always do that first to remove whatever is on my face, like dirt or excess oil. Most of the time I usually have it around the nose area, so I'm just wiping it off. And then I'm spraying my fix spray. This one helps me a whole lot. You can use your primer. I actually didn't use primer with this one, but I use spray instead. I'm using my Black Cup foundation in shade HCO4. That's my perfect shade. I'm just going to blend it all into my face using my beauty blender from Pink Cosmetics. I'm blending all over my face. Now I'm contouring with my Maybelline Superstay foundation in shade 355. So I'm going to contour my cheeks with it and all around my face and my forehead so that it can give me a perfect contour. Take your time with this. It's very important to blend it all out. So I'm blending with my beauty blender, still blending all over my contoured area, and at some point, if I find harsh lines between the contour and my foundation or the highlight, I'll just take my beauty blender, the one I use for my foundation again, and blend it all together. So I'm using my Ferrari concealer for my highlights under my eyes and my forehead, on top of my nose and on my chin. So I'm just blending it all out. Don't forget, blending is very important to makeup. We keep saying it every day, blend, blend, blend. Keep blending, guys. Even though I don't say it usually here, you should know that that is what I would say. It's very important. You take your time to blend it very well. If your makeup is not well blended out, definitely it's going to look very unprofessional. You can take the whole day in doing this. Of course, yes, not the whole day. I mean, take your time and make sure you do it properly. So that is what I am doing. I'm just blending out the the highlight, and I'm going to blend out the harsh lines if it comes up or if it pops up, along the line. So blending. Now I'm contouring with the same shade of that Maybelline Superstay that I use for contouring. I'm contouring my nose. I'm just using an angle brush to apply the contour to the bridge of my nose. This is easy. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it takes practice for you to be able to get a well sculpted nose while you contour. So like I said, you can still take your time to do this one. When your nose is well sculpted, it comes out very nice and very professional. So I'm blending it all out with my beauty blender. I'm baking my highlights under my eyes, and at the same time I'm just applying my translucent powder to catch any fallout from foundations, from eyeshadow or eyebrows. So now going into my eyebrows, I'm using Essence Pro pencil in shade number 2. I'm just using it to sculpt out my eyebrows, gently following the lines of my natural eyelash. So I'm going to sculpt it out to get the perfect shade for myself. Same process I'm repeating at the second eyebrow. I don't know if you can see that. This is Brow Tamer by TM Essentials. I'm using it to arrange my eyebrows in an hairline strokes. I just arrange it upward before concealing. I'm using the same concealer, Ferrari concealer, to conceal my brows. So while I am concealing the eyebrows, I just want to talk generally about makeup. I'm doing the same thing for the second eyebrows. Makeup is actually a process. You have to learn to apply this. A lot of people do not actually get it, no matter how much you teach them to get it right. One thing is certain: consistency is very important. If you know what you want to achieve, you want to know how to perfect the skills, you have to be consistent with the process of learning. You can do your practicals at home most time when you are free. You can practice on whoever is available, like your sister or any female that's even a male. You can practice on them, just so you can be consistent with it. Very important. Okay, now I am done sculpting my eyebrows out. I just blended in. As you can see, I have to blend out the concealers that I used in concealing my eyebrows with a blending brush. I blended out the concealer. So while I'm still perfecting the whole eyebrow process, like I was saying, now I know a lot of people have gone to makeup schools. Most will just want to go there to experience the process, to experience what it takes to do makeup. It's not really about knowing it, because majority of people have actually gone to makeup school, but they still end up in a makeup studio. Okay, I am onto my eyes. I am using what's the name of this primer? I can't remember. So I'm just priming my eyes for my eyeshadow. Now I'm blending it all out before applying my eyeshadow. So most people have gone to makeup school, but coming out, they still end up in a makeup studio to do their makeup. Even to do eyebrows, they don't get it right. So I'm not saying you shouldn't go to makeup schools, but most time you go to places where you know you can learn. It's not about the crowd. Some makeup schools would, okay, that's a brush from Pink Cosmetics. Like, this brush works magic. It blends like magic. I have to just show it so they can see. Most of the things I'm using, not most, like few things I'm using, they're actually from Pink Cosmetics. I'm going to put the link down below if you're in need of this thing, so you can just click on them and order for yours. So I am blending in with a brown color onto my crease using my perfect blending brush from Pink Cosmetics. So most people end up in makeup schools, and when they are done, they don't get anything. So you can go to a proper, makeup studio where you can get a quality service, where you can be concentrated upon, where somebody can have your attention to put you through where your challenges are. You can ask questions, where you can be free to ask your questions and not feel any intimidation by maybe whatever, I don't know. So I'm saying in essence that you should go to a makeup studio that can actually take their time to teach you what you need to know as per your personal makeup training. Because if you're doing personal makeup training, or even if you're going in for the professional makeup training, there are few studios that can still give you what you need and not what you don't need. So now I'm done applying the eyeshadow. I am lining my eyes. I don't know if you noticed, I have extensions on. In fact, this extension is like, it's like a pain in my ass. I've been on it for almost a week now, and when it's time to do makeup or to line the eye or to apply the eyeshadow, is actually a war. If you've been on extensions, you understand what I mean. So, but of course, I have to make do with it and manage it so it can be perfect. So I'm lining my eyes, I'm making sure it's perfect, and pulling down my extensions and putting my lining, on top of it, very close to the lashes. Okay, that is that about the eyeshadow and the eyelining. I'm still on it though. So the act of makeup is actually very simple. What you need is to learn it from the right place and know what to do. From the right person. You have to go learn from the right studio. We teach anyways. Maybe that's why I'm saying this. Come and register for your class. Let us teach you what you need to know about makeup, and not just going for a crowd, lesson. Okay, I'm about to add my false lashes to my eyes. So this lashes is from Ultra Lashes. Like, as always, I'm going to link it down below. Click if you want to order your lashes. And the glue also is from Pink Cosmetics. Yes, we have few products under our brand. So I'm done. Now this brush is a soft blending brush from also Pink Cosmetic brush set. I'm just blending the whole thing out now. I'm pretty much done with the face, the eyes, the eyebrows. So I'm just gonna set it all together using my soft blending brush from Pink Cosmetics brush set. Okay, so I'm just blending it all out using my Sacha palette. That palette, I've had it for some time now and it's still there because that's what I use. It's so nice. It blends into your skin so very well, and it doesn't leave any blemishes on your skin or any spots or whatever on your skin. It works so perfectly for me. So personally, I'm a fan of this powder setting powder. So I am lining under my eyes with the same gel liner that I used on top of my eyebrows, on top of my eyes. I don't know. I'm making a lot of mistakes. I think I have a lot of things on my head. Come and register your classes though. We are open to every student, new and old. If you want to learn the basics or advanced classes, registration is ongoing. So I am applying my powder contour, and now onto the brush I'm using ELF brush. Onto the blush I'm using ELF blush palette. I'm using the very soft color on it because obviously I'm a light skin, so I don't want my cheek looking all pink. So I'm just gonna use a soft color. Now my favorite part, I'm using Glow from Yagan Beauty, Candid Glow from Yagan Beauty to finish it all up. Now my face is looking like butter. I'm doing my lip. This lip color, this lipstick is Milani lipstick or lip stain. I'm using a dark brown color. Brown, I don't really know what that shade is. The color is 19 Corvette. That's a brown color from Milani. I love this lip stain. In fact, I love Milani lip stains. They smells like chocolates. If you have used them before, like literally, if you're applying lip stain to your lip, you feel like, oh god, there's chocolate close by. Let me just take and start licking it. It smells so nice and it's very nice. So I'm using MAC Cosmetics lipstick in what shade now? In shade Red Bead 15. So I'm just gonna apply it and blend it very well. I know I need a standing mirror. This mirror is just a distraction to you guys. Like seriously, I feel like I'm even covering the part where I'm supposed to be teaching you. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sure I'm going to work on this and make sure that I get a standing mirror so I don't have to put the mirror up to the camera, because I actually didn't know that the mirror was up there. So it was now that I'm seeing what I filmed that I'm realizing that the mirror was covering it. So I'm done. Time to set the whole face. I'm setting with my Yagan Beauty Set to Go Fix Spray. I'm ready. Thank you guys for watching. This is